Hello there and welcome. Welcome to the Good News Sunday Show. My name is Sonia McCullough Lockridge and I am your host. And I joy to come to you in this fashion. And what we are doing right now is we are working our way through 60 Days of Hope. And how we are doing that is we are looking at what I have titled as the only hope for a numb nation. The only hope for a numb nation. 60 Days of Hope. Days 1 through 8 were introductory matter in regards to the book of Jeremiah. In day 9, we spent time in chapter 52 of the book of Jeremiah. And so today is day 10, and we are spending time in Jeremiah 1. Jeremiah 1. And Jeremiah 1 reads as follows. The words of Jeremiah, the son of Hilkiah, of the priests who were in Anathoth, in the land of Benjamin, to whom the word of the Lord came in the days of Josiah, the son of Ammon, king of Judah, in the 13th year of his reign. It came also in the days of Jehoiakim, the son of Josiah, king of Judah, until the end of the 11th year of Zedekiah, the son of Josiah, king of Judah, until the exile of Jerusalem in the 5th month. Now the word of the Lord came to me, saying, Before I formed you, I knew you, and before you were born, I consecrated you. I have appointed you a prophet to the nations. Then I said, Alas, Lord God, behold, I do not know how to speak, because I am a youth. But the Lord said to me, Do not say, I am a youth, because everywhere I send you, you shall go. In all that I command you, you shall speak. Do not be afraid of them, for I am with you to deliver you, declares the Lord. Then the Lord stretched out his hand and touched my mouth. And the Lord said to me, Behold, I have put my words in your mouth. See, I have appointed you this day over the nations and over the kingdoms, to pluck up and to break down, to destroy and to overthrow, to build and to plant. The word of the Lord came to me, saying, What do you see, Jeremiah? And I said, I see a rod of an almond tree. Then the Lord said to me, You have seen well, for I am watching over my word to perform it. The word of the Lord came to me a second time, saying, What do you see? And I said, I see a boiling pot facing away from the north. Then the Lord said to me, Out of the north the evil will break forth on all the inhabitants of the land. For behold, I am calling all families of the kingdoms of the north, declares the Lord. And they will come, and they will set each one his throne at the entrance of the gates of Jerusalem, and against all its walls round about, and against all the cities of Judah. I will pronounce my judgment on them concerning all their wickedness, whereby they have forsaken me, and have offered sacrifices to other gods, and worshiped the works of their own hands. Let me read 1:16 once again. I will pronounce my judgment on them concerning all their wickedness, whereby they have forsaken me, and have offered sacrifices to other gods, and have worshipped the works of their own hands. Now, gird up your loins, and arise, and speak to them all which I have commanded you, Do not be dismayed before them, or I will dismay you before them. Now behold, I have made you today as a fortified city, as a pillar of iron, and a wall of brass against the whole land, to the kings of Judah, to its princesses, to its priests, and to the prophet of the land. They will fight against you, but they will not overcome you, for I am with you to deliver you, declares the Lord. So that is chapter 1 of the book of Jeremiah, And tomorrow we will spend some time in chapter 2 of the book of Jeremiah. Excuse me, I'm sorry. So today we are looking at that particular word, appointed. And a lot of times we have appointments, okay? We have appointments to keep, and that word is very similar to appointed. And just to clarify a bit, let me see if we can read some more about this word, appointed. And we're going to start in verse 5. Before I formed you in the womb, I knew you. And before you were born, I consecrated you. I have appointed you a prophet to the nations. Then I said, Alas, Lord God, behold, I do not know how to speak, because I am a youth. But the Lord said to me, Do not say I am a youth, because everywhere I send you, you shall go. So we're looking at that key word, appointed. And how we've done that, how we've come up with our answers is I have gone, of course, we're reading the NASB version of the biblical text. For the one thing, we're reading that. Number 2, I go and I look in this particular Bible, which is called Keyword Study Bible, the Keyword Study Bible. This is what I would come to thirdly, but secondly, I would pick up the word appointed in the Strong's Exhaustive Concordance of the Bible. I would look at that word appointed in the King James Version of the text. Not this particular King James Version. Oh, well, yeah, this one did. So I would look up my Bible verse in this portion of the text. And it reads as follows, chapter 1, verse 5. Before I formed thee in the belly, I knew thee, and before thou camest forth out of the womb, I sanctified thee, and I ordained thee a prophet unto the nations. So there we have it again, that verse. And in the King James Version of the text, this particular word appointed is the same as sanctified, just the same as being sanctified, or the form of sanctification, or the being sanctified. That is one of the meanings. That is the basic meaning of the key word appointed. And so sanctified. So from time to time, we may need to spend some time sanctifying our person so we can keep on the particular path that we're on. So that is the key word appointed, and we did not look at the pronunciation of it, but that is the key word of that particular pronunciation is anger. And so at some point we looked at the key word anger, where the keyword anger in the Strong's Concordance. And then we will proceed to look at the different transliterations of that particular keyword. So that's all I have for us today. My name is Sonia McCullough Lockridge, signing out for the Good News Sunday Show, Keyword Bible Studies, and the one and only Jesus.com. Be blessed in the Lord on this very day. Thank you.